Oh, what's up, beautiful people? My name is Orange. I am a photographer here in Orlando, and I wanted to ask the question, how do you combine photography with AI? Maybe, just maybe, I can grab my real Sony camera. I can actually go out on those locations. I can actually take pictures, and maybe I can generate images of people using AI. Maybe I can use those as references for my actual shoot. Maybe I can try things out with AI generated images that I couldn't necessarily shoot with real models. That's what we're about to go see right now. Let's get it. So the first location I am at is right here in my building's staircase here. So let's kind of show this whole little area here. I know I'm losing a little bit of lighting, but that's okay. So yeah, what I want to do is I want to actually start taking some pictures in this area. I'm gonna take it actually by the steps. Take a couple of pictures. I know you probably can't see, but here's what I'm taking pictures of. All right, so I'm gonna take pictures of this crosswalk while nobody is walking past. And I think I wanna showcase like a model or a person basically just walking across the crosswalk. Okay, I see these freaking tables over here. What if I took a couple pictures and I kind of generated 4 people at those tables? Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna take the picture here. There you go. All right, let's try that out. Oh snap, I see the cutest thing right across the street. I think I'm gonna go over there and take a picture in front of that too. Different angles. What's that? I wanna go to hicksfield.ai. I wanna go to image, and then I'm gonna select Nana Banana Pro. That's the model we're gonna use to be able to generate our scenes. First thing I wanna do is upload one of the images, and only one of the images that I shot with my camera. Next, I wanna describe my scene. I'm gonna then go to ChatGPT, add photo and files. I'm gonna select that very same image, and we're gonna basically ask it to come up with a suggestion for a model. I'm gonna use the audio dictate feature, and I'm gonna just talk to it like regular. Can you analyze this scene and create a model that is between the ages of 20 to 25, and they're just kind of sitting very relaxed on the steps. They're leaned back. It's a urban environment, streetwear clothing that they're wearing, and just make sure that everything just blends in the scene. And this is specifically for a Nano Banana prompt. Just simply want you to create the model for it. And it even titles it, Relaxed Urban Model on Steps. So we're gonna go ahead and copy this exact prompt. We're gonna get the negative prompt as well. And we're going to go into our tab, and we're gonna select, we're gonna go into our tab, we're gonna actually paste our prompt. We've already uploaded the image of the staircase, and we're gonna do 4 different variations. We have our aspect ratio at 9:16. We're gonna keep our generation at 1K. We'll see what it comes up with. And this is what we have. Let's select our first model here. Looks pretty natural to me. I even see like the shadow here underneath his shoe, which is really great in terms of getting the details. They look like they really blend in. You see the light on their right side coming from this light. Really loving it. I'm loving how it's very shadowy here on their left side because there's no light coming in from that side. So it keeps things very natural and authentic, very muted colors. Really enjoy that one. This one is kind of leaning up against, got the elbow up against the edge of the step here. I do think this is a little bit of an unnatural pose, so I'm not really rocking with this one too much, but I do like where it's going. And this is why we select 4 images, because we want to have that variety. This person is wearing some Nikes. They're leaned up against everything. This looks like a very natural image. And if I was just scrolling through Instagram, I would definitely think it's real. This pose is cool too. Seems a little bit unnatural in terms of the hand placement. I could re-prompt it. I could basically tell it, hey, put your left hand on your hip or put it on the steps, or even probably grab the rail. I could further prompt, but I think I found one really good one out of the bunch. I like this one the most because she's just basically looking right at the camera. So it's almost like I'm literally taking a picture, because when you're taking pictures, that's what's gonna happen. People are gonna look in the camera, and this has the most natural look. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna download that. Now we're gonna repeat the steps for the rest of the images, but let's go through the process once again. We have ChatGPT open. We're gonna add a photo, and let's go ahead and let's do multiple people. So I had an idea of having multiple people here. So let's see if it'll work. All right, having ChatGPT, this is gonna give us our Nano Banana description in terms of, hey, what should we tell it? How should we tell it? How should we talk to it? I'm gonna use the dictate feature because I just wanna talk in a regular language. I don't wanna have to use any coded words or anything like that. There's chairs here, and I want there to be people filling up those chairs. I want it to be a blend of both males, females. Let's say they're all the age of 21, and they're just kind of just talking and having a good time, but they're sitting in all the chairs that you see here. So the questions here is gonna be, can AI analyze multiple people in a setting? Can it generate multiple people and make it still look realistic in one setting? We could do it with one person. Can we do it with multiple people? We have our prompts here. We even have negative prompts. All right, so we're going to delete what we had here before. We're going to upload our chairs. We are going to paste our prompts here. I'm gonna wait until our chairs is uploaded, and we're gonna generate 4 images. All right, so let's see what it came up with. Let's look at the first one. Okay, all right, we have our people here. That right there impresses me just in totality. They fill up each chair. I can already notice if I zoom in, maybe we got some little imperfections with the hands. Overall, I do think I'm happy. Everybody has different expressions. That's just the first image. Next image, we have different people. She has her hands down. So that's good. Pretty natural look. And I think if I'm scrolling through, it just looks like normal people are sitting there. Third image, we have a little bit more of a variety of people. I love the fact that no matter how many times I generate it, it can give me a different look while making things look the same. Even down to the spill here to the left, just the detail of that still being there is something that I really like, because that was in the original photo as well. It seemed like it's taking a bit of a different angle to be able to get the people in the image. But I really like what I see here. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything I noticed here in my original image that's not in my final image. Like this one's taking up a little bit higher up, but we still got the the sign here in the back. And I think this is probably one of my, actually this is probably one of my favorite ones, because they're all looking at him, and not all the chairs are filled up here, but it just does seem like it's just 2 people sitting here, which is natural too. So I think this is my favorite one. I'm really interested to know if this picture that I took of the crosswalk here, if I can actually do something that is actually non-realistic, something that's considered mixed media. So what I'm gonna actually ask ChatGPT to do is give me something that's not realistic, something that's animated. Let's try that. Okay, so here's a caveat. Anything that is considered intellectual property, ChatGPT may be a little reluctant to create a prompt for it, but we'll try to design around it. So let's see what it comes up with. Let's go back over here to Higgs field. We are going to upload our crosswalk here, and we are going to paste our prompts. All right, so this is what it came with. I definitely have him here, but I don't have him with his classic red shirt. So let me go ahead and prompt that. And just with a few quick fixes, we have Winnie the Pooh with his classic red shirt walking across a real crosswalk that I took with my actual camera. When I kind of go back and look at the prompt, and this is always good to just go ahead and review, it clearly states no clothing, no accessories, no modern branding. So, this is something that I could have caught in my prompts, but for teaching purposes, I didn't really review it. But I wanted to show you that you can get exactly what you are looking for. In terms of being able to do mixed media, it even has a shadow. Like, how dope is that? Like, this is super cool to be able to create something that's animated in a real life scenario and blend AI with photography. Obviously, it may not be any cases where you might actually need to do this, but just imagine what you could create. And, your imagination can only take you as far as you're willing to go. So the next image we are going to select is going to be this image here. So we're going to upload that into ChatGPT, and we are going to tell it what we want it to do. So what I love about ChatGPT is not only gives us the prompts, but it gives us some optional camera metadata as well. Now, I shot with a Sony 6700, shot with a 24x70mm lens, but I can change the focal length. I can change the aperture. I can make things a little bit more, balanced, maybe even change it to, I shot this at, probably 12 o'clock in the middle of the day. It's about 80 degrees here in Orlando, Florida. So I'm pretty sure I could change it to, as a matter of fact, let's see if we could change the thing to golden hour. That's what I was looking for, golden hour. Same process, we are pasting in our prompt, but we want to make sure that we add our actual reference scene. We're going to select generate. All right, and here we have it. So let's look at our first image here. My goal was to have her standing in the middle of the bushes, have it to have a golden hour type of lighting, which it does, 50 millimeters. Can't really tell whether or not that's 50 millimeters, but I can tell that there's blur in the background, but she is definitely in the foreground. She's definitely in the middle of the bushes, and I really like that. So that's a 10 out of 10 for me. This is really good too. This is very natural. She's not in the bushes. She's right on the edge of the bushes, kind of leaning up against it, but she's interacting with the bushes, and that's what I like. And she's looking off to the side. It looks very natural, very clean. Everything in the background looks good. 10 out of 10 for me. Awesome. This one looks good too. I like the photo, but probably the placement doesn't look as good. Just not really sure where she is. Probably might be hurting herself in the leg area. So love the photo. Not really a fan of my choice of having her in the bushes with this photo. And I would say the same thing for this one as well. Leg placement is a little weird. I'd rather her legs kind of be lost in the photo, so that way you don't have to focus on it, or it to just not blend in with the bushes. So in regards to just placement, I probably would choose something like this because it kind of just gives a good hybrid of, hey, I'm just naturally standing there, but I'm also interacting with the bushes. And this one is just saying, hey, I'm just standing in the middle of the bushes, but there's literally nothing wrong with the AI image that it created. Okay, so the last image I took was of a panda. It was artwork that I just so happened to see. So let's go ahead and prompt ChatGPT to do something a little bit more unique. What I'd like to do is actually create a reference image. I'm gonna go to pexels.com. I'm gonna go to model. And what I wanna do is I want the model to have a specific look. Okay, so I like how he's dressed. Very, very urban, very street. Really like the vibe. I think I'm gonna choose this one because I can see more of his face. So we're gonna go ahead and select download. And we're gonna ask ChatGPT to literally place the the man in this environment and not to change anything that's on him. You know, his outfit. Keep the outfit the same and just place him in front of the environment of the panda. And we're going to go ahead and use our auto dictate feature here. So I want the man to be placed in front of the panda artwork, but I want the pose and the scene to feel natural. I want the lighting to seem consistent. But I don't want to change anything on the man's outfit. I want it to be as if he was actually there. Make sure you keep the shadows consistent. Yeah, using words like photorealistic composite definitely could help, because I definitely described photorealistic composite without actually saying it. So that's why I said I think it's dope that ChatGPT just recognizes that. Okay, so it gives us our prompts here. Same process, we've copied our ChatGPT prompts. We are going over to Higgsfield. We're deleting what we had before, but we are uploading both of our reference images, image of our guy here, and an image of the environment that we actually did with our photography. And for all intents and purposes, these are both real images that we're going to use AI to blend in that scene. So we've uploaded our panda, we've uploaded our person, we are pasting our prompt, we are setting it to 4 generations, and we are hitting generate. So let's see what we come up with. This is the original image, and this is what Higgsfield created. It's kind of still keeping that same pose here, which is cool. Same pose in our original image. It's kind of fiddling with his hat, but it does show, hey, image of a person in front of the image of the actual mural. And I think I really, really love how it came out. So some of the proportions are just a little off, and that's probably because they're trying to keep everything in frame. But yeah, this right here is probably a winner for me. Really enjoying it. Really like it. I'm gonna download that one, and yeah. So what are your thoughts? Combining AI with photography, did we do a good job? Do these images look way off, or is there something to it here? I would love to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comments below. And until next time, y'all, peace.